live, guys.
Is it working?
It's on.
Anyone out there?
We're live.
Live from South Padre Island. The bar is open with Beth and Greg. Sorry.
Keep across that.
Yeah. Take off the Bluetooth.
Ah, we're. That's on there.
Hi, me. Yeah. Hard to have a sip when it's
Must open.
closed. Doesn't tend to work out in your favor.
Exactly. Oh, how you guys doing?
It's early for us, so I don't know how many people we'll get tonight.
It's early.
It's early and there's a fight.
Yep.
It's 4:30 in Phoenix.
Let me see if I can share this real quick. Hope you guys are having a good night. We're down South Padre Island, as you can tell by my hat, obviously.
And the shirt. Somebody just took off.
Yep. As you can tell, we're just chilling, hanging out,
Sweating
sweating.
because it's so wicked humid.
So I'm on Beth's phone. They're going. Hope you guys are having a good day. Start jumping on here in a second. We'll see what's going on. We're sitting outside of our little travel trailer, so we figured we'd do a Saturday night early edition
Because the fights.
because fights are on tonight. Hey, Monica.
Trainer?
Yep.
Hi, Mon.
We're just hanging out.
So we got here when? Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday. The plan was to hit the road at 10 a.m. and be here early, but I couldn't get Greg out of bed until like 10 a.m. So we left at noon and got here at 6.
Yeah.
And
Just been hanging out.
It's a
awesome.
really nice park. It's KOA Park in South Padre Island, and great amenities. Everything's kind of closed right now because of the vid, but it's still been really
it's good.
nice
Yeah.
and relaxing.
Make sure, can you guys hear us well enough? Just making sure. Just want to make sure, because we haven't done it outside necessarily before. Just want to make sure everybody can hear us and stuff.
Test.
As we go. Testing.
So, but yeah, South Padre Island, I had not been here probably since I was 12, 13 maybe. So it was nice to come back. It's changed a lot.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
been a lot of yummy food. We've lucked out at the 3 places we've decided to eat at, and they've all been delicious.
Where did we eat? She had her fried
The first
shrimp.
one, the first one was at the Yummy Cafe, which is an awesome name.
And
Yummy
a friend
Cafe.
actually mentioned to us today that we should check it
our
out.
friend Missy mentioned it to make sure we checked it out. But then we ate at Pier 19, which she also recommended, which is
right
walking
behind us.
distance. And I did get my fried shrimp, which is like my go-to.
It's interesting the setups though. So like sitting in a restaurant, it was probably the first time that we
Last
in a
night was
restaurant.
the first night.
And it's every other table.
They did a really
They
good
did a
job
good job.
about keeping spaced out.
It's all one-use like utensils kind of thing, right?
Yeah, even the condiments are all
One use.
throwaway.
Right. So it was
napkins
good.
are throwaway.
Yeah, food was still awesome.
Food was awesome. Today's restaurant, they didn't. I mean, while things were still
It's a little more
crowded, and I'm out and about.
But we're
I
getting
want
our
to
food
be,
to go
Yeah,
for
I wanted to be
breakfast and stuff.
cautious about being out and
Yeah.
about. So when I walked in there and saw how crowded it was, I was like, let's do a to-go order. So
Thanks for the mic check.
it was delicious. I had this. It was called
What? Today?
eggs
Benedict
Benedict croissant or something like
Benedict croissant.
that. Benedict croissant, and it was eggs Benedict, but on the croissant.
So we just brought it
with an
back to the
English
travel
muffin.
trailer and ate here
And
It was awesome.
used our table in the travel trailer for the first time
in years.
ever since we've owned it.
Yeah, 'cause we just normally sit outside.
And well, it was wicked storms today.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
Wicked
that here in a
storms
couple
this morning.
minutes. Yeah, we had some pretty bad storms. And if you've seen my Facebook stuff, I posted another video or another link to the news. Actually, link was out of San Antonio.
Yes.
It was for here, and it was pretty crazy.
So we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
So
your
we're
new
getting into
obsession.
kind of my new obsession. I want one of those one-wheeled skateboard things.
Tell them how much they are.
They're like $1,900.
You're not getting one.
I want one. I just saw 2 little girls, like little kids.
Yeah.
Like they were in their like PJs out for a ride on theirs with their dad, right? Ishana, and I'm like, and that's not the first ones we've seen. We saw one dude riding one down the beach. Saw another dude or another kid over here, like
riding it.
over here,
Yeah,
riding it with his mom.
It's
walking.
everywhere right now.
Yeah.
But so
they've got to have. They've got to have
a cheaper version because I can't imagine. Now I'm not a parent, so you people who are parent, tell me if I'm completely wrong. Would you spend $500 on a skateboard
No,
for your kid?
19 like
No,
1800.
Adult one was 19.
I think it was
the kid
$1,200
one was
for the
like
kid one.
$1,000, I think.
Something. It
Would
was
you spend that
ridiculous.
much money for a skateboard for your kid? Fuck no. Sorry, excuse my
It's
mouth.
all right.
But no.
We've been in South Padre Island for 2 days. Her language has gone sideways on us. But I want one because it's just.
Looks fun.
They're
I
awesome.
mean, I'm not against you getting one if we can find a reasonably priced one because I'd like to bust my ass, which we know is going to be what happens
on the
if I
beach.
try it. That would still
It's basically
hurt.
like a big fat wide
It's a huge tire,
in
one
the
tire in
middle
the
of
center.
like a skateboard kind of.
And you go based off or
forward.
stop based off your angle that you put the board. So,
Yeah.
and the one guy on the beach was hauling ass. I mean,
Yeah.
so they have some speed to them.
The bar is always open, Fred. Now, what's up, dude? How you doing? Ian, what's up?
So,
how you guys doing?
So the
Time's
one-wheel
on.
skateboard is kind of your new obsession. Wow.
Holy, we've got a giant pterodactyl that just flew up. Sorry, it scared the crap out of us. That was awesome.
He made his
man.
presence known. But
Yeah,
it was
so
crazy.
Other things just kind of going on,
This is really fun conversation we had yesterday playing beer pong of all
which we haven't
things,
done in like
ever. Ever.
probably since we were in our. I was in 30
Yeah.
something, maybe younger, with TJ.
You guys used to have those beer pong tournaments that you
Yeah.
and Chuck won one year.
Yeah.
They had the beer pong
Big
trophy
trophies
to
and
prove
stuff
it.
like that. Yeah.
I also had the nightmares of putting up with both of them that night after they won the tournament. But so we were playing beer pong,
Seriously, that bird was crazy, right, dude?
and I don't even know how we were talking about it. And I said my age. I mean, I said it out loud, and I literally was like,
How old
"Don't-"
are you? I'm not gonna say.
I'm 50.
It's not a bad thing. She's 50,
I'm
right?
50.
So-
But I was like, it's so weird when I say that out of my mouth.
That was a
because
dinosaur that
It
flew
was.
by.
It's so weird when I say that in my mouth because I don't feel, and I'm pretty sure I don't act my age.
Right.
I mean, like when I say that, I'm like, that can't possibly be true or right.
Right.
There's no way. There are days, usually after a fun night, that I do feel
Joseph,
50.
cheers.
Maybe sometimes even 60 after too fun of a night. The hazards of being married to Greg LaMontagne.
What?
What?
You're playing
Yeah.
your shortcomings on me.
It's not ever your fault.
No.
Beer
absolutely
pong,
not.
his idea.
Beer pong, so we played 2 games.
Played 2 games. I lost both of them,
But
but
not
I did get a little bit
terribly.
better as
pretty
we
good.
went along. It'll
Yeah.
be probably a while before we play that again because I hate losing. If I'm not good at shit, I don't want to do it. I'm either
Exactly.
good or I don't do it. So
It was fun.
The
So cheers.
competitor in me was like,
Cheers to a good
"Screw
game.
you."
It was fun.
Cheers. It was.
Good
Thanks,
time.
baby.
Something different to do. We're doing that. We got some
We
paddle
cheered
boards.
and didn't drink,
Oh.
so killing you out.
We got some paddle boards that we've talked about playing. We still didn't play.
Yeah, we didn't.
We ended
it's
up sitting
crazy
underneath
windy here.
Yeah,
That's
we ended
why.
up sitting underneath a tent,
Which
kind
we'll
of
talk
cover,
a little bit more about. But
and just sat and chilled out today at the beach, which was nice. So.
let's talk a little bit about the beach.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, bikini thongs. Can't do it. I can't handle it. First of all, how uncomfortable. Like, I would be picking my ass the whole time I'm on the beach in a bikini thong.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
I
I
don't
used
know.
to wear a thong when they were cool.
What is it?
Cool.
Underwear or like is
Cool.
beach attire?
No, it's underwear. Never,
Okay.
never would I should put my ass out there like that. But here's the thing.
What?
Asses aren't beautiful unless they're airbrushed. I'm not even kidding you. So I know you're like, the Sports Illustrated models have great
No, I've
asses.
never
yeah,
said
of
that.
course they do,
When
because
is it?
not you in general, but men. With
What?
Sports Illustrated.
Don't try and stereotype men
Anyways,
as
so
being some sort of
okay, fine.
gays.
A person would say that the Sports
Okay.
Illustrated model has
But-
a great ass. Yeah, it's been airbrushed about 15 times. The little pimple that you didn't see on her ass is gone because they airbrushed it off. But we saw some
That's
butts.
feeling really. She's really serious.
I'm
about this
serious about
shit.
that. I saw some asses yesterday and today that should not be in thongs. I mean, amen to you, sister, for being so confident with yourself that you would wear that thong, but the rest of us have to pay
If I
for
were
it.
to wear one.
No, God, no. I'd run you over. I'd run your ass over before you even got to
Come
the beach.
on.
Nope. Men's asses are even worse.
Banana hammocks.
You got, what did you say yesterday? You're like, I've got to hear your ass, babe. Yeah, because I want to see that in a thong.
It's not my fault.
No.
I'm French.
Gorilla boy.
Gorilla.
I think all guys have hairy asses, though, don't they?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to find out. We're down here until tomorrow, Fred.
Yes, we go home tomorrow.
Yeah. So we've been down here. We got here Thursday
evening.
night. Yeah, about 6 o'clock. Hung out just where we're at, kind of hanging out. Trailer, got everything set up, and then went down to the beach yesterday. Did an afternoon down at the beach, or kind of morning, afternoon. Got breakfast and stuff.
It was a practice run because we forgot a bunch of stuff that we wanted. Like we didn't bring chairs.
And just
after about 3 hours, I was like, I can't sit on this sand anymore. I have to go home.
It's weird. Your back. That's where the next the how old do you actually feel kind of thing comes in, is because your back starts getting stiff.
Cramping,
you're
or like
sitting
trying to find,
Indian style,
laying
for
down, and
with your legs crossed for.
But today we handled it like champs. Yeah. The only thing we forgot was the football that I wanted to bring.
But we had the paddle board.
We had the paddle
we still
board.
didn't do that.
But it was crazy windy, so you couldn't really
Yeah.
do any sports with a light ball.
Yeah, it was fun. So we had a great time. It was just a good time down at the beach. It was really, really, really stormy, like super bad stormy here. Like 6:30.
Well, why don't you go to number 6 and then we can talk
6:30
about
in the morning or so, I think is when it
it woke me up. I think it woke me up at 6:30, but I think it might have started before that, and it literally felt like
it was crazy.
The earth was shaking, and it was funny because my first thought was, well, we'll find out if the trailer leaks.
It didn't.
It
held up.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
It held up.
And it was crazy.
The thunder and lightning didn't even phase Greg until I was like, dude, can you hear that? What? I'm like, the thunder, lightning, you can't hear that? No.
Dude, it's 6:30 in the morning.
And it went, and it went, and it went, and it caused
crazy.
a fire.
Yeah, so if you saw, again, like I said, I posted on my Facebook, the post condominium, like directly across from us, or kind of like catty corner across from us. The whole condo. I think they said they think it got hit by lightning. And it burned down the entire
like
building.
It definitely did not have any flame retardant substance.
I don't know. It was bad though. And
materials.
We started hearing all the sirens and stuff, and when you have lightning and stuff, you think.
Well, let's really talk about how it started.
What?
When you thought I was having a stroke.
I thought, okay.
Apple.
So there's a little tiny grill like this big.
I still
see the cooler like the size of the top. Underneath the.
We were protecting it from the rain because we knew it was going to rain.
Underneath. I just had to kind of put it underneath. And she's like, "Is the grill smell funny?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Right?
And you literally said,
I was like, "I think you're having a stroke," right? Because there's no other reason to be smelling like barbecue. She's like, "It smells like barbecue in here."
I could smell it. It smelled like a barbecue pit.
And then
I went into the restroom and it was even like stronger. So I thought it's got to be the barbecue pit.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know there was a fire going on. So the barbecue pit was
Giant
the only thing that made
fire,
sense. And then our buddy over here, we'll talk about in a minute, was like, it smelled like somebody was barbecuing at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, see, I told you. It's because you have a crappy nose sense.
I don't know.
You have a crappy sense of smell, but it was huge. It's sad because I mean, we were looking. How many people were probably vacationing?
I don't even know. Because there was like a truck on fire.
We saw a Raptor that was on fire that had Sea-Doos on it. That started at one of the videos at the beginning, and then the end video, like the whole truck was gone.
To the ground.
I mean, gone. Like it just had a part of the tail bed.
The truck right in front of it was fine. Well, I mean, it was probably burned.
Fine. It was probably burned on one side, but was it melted? Gone.
Yeah,
I mean, that fire had to be freaking intense.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was just a crazy morning, kind of.
Family texting, make sure we weren't near it. But
yeah.
But here's what's crazy. So 3 hours later, they're still pouring water on that bad boy.
Oh no!
And it went from like one stream to 2 streams, and it was. I mean,
it's pretty.
And
sad.
we had the conversation like, as a fireman. You're probably excited that you get to do what you do, and sad because you get to do what you do. I mean, that's got to be a really.
Yeah, you don't really want to.
That's
got to
be
up for those things, right?
you're prepared, and it's probably a serious adrenaline rush, which everybody loves. But at the same time, I think about those families who were vacationing, and now it's the worst vacation ever.
Yeah,
it was. How do you get home and
rent a car or whatever? I mean, yeah, it's tough because if you just run out of there. You
may not have your phone. You probably don't have any clothes. I mean, it started at 6 this morning, I think, is when I started smelling. Like, shortly after the thunder started, I started smelling that.
Quick.
So
it was
probably
weird because
7
there's
o'clock-ish.
a really tall building
Huge building,
to it.
yeah.
Like a,
Can you get
I think it's definitely a hotel or something like that, but, sorry, I gotta get Beth.
High-rise condominium or something.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. And And they were videotaping from
But yeah,
it,
people were videotaping from off of
shooting
that,
down.
so you can definitely
which,
see that.
if you haven't seen the videos, you could probably. What did you tweet?
I just looked up
South Padre Fire,
and I just went to Twitter and looked it up right away.
It was super intense, and we
there.
passed by it coming home from the beach, and I was like, "Ah, that's so sad." It's one wall.
It's all raised. It's completely
just
raised.
one wall, and I mean, if you think about how, and it was probably what 20, 30 units, you would think.
Oh, at least.
Like
it was huge.
30, maybe even more, like 50, 25, and 25. So it was a big building. So it's kind of sad.
It was
And
crazy.
I'm really sad for the kids whose vacations were
I think that's what they think it was, Fred. It was probably started by lightning.
Yeah.
Because I mean, dude, that storm.
The storm was crazy. Like
intense.
the earth literally was
It
shaking.
was, yeah, the thunder and everything. We were right. If you watched like the radar come over, it was like as red and purple as it could get over us.
Yellow,
It was pretty,
orange. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was pretty bad.
To the point we were like, should we be in the truck? And I started Googling lightning strikes in RVs.
Yeah,
And it was like, no, they're grounded.
They're grounded and stuff.
They're grounded.
But we were starting to think
Still,
about
I
it.
was
We're
like,
oh shit.
I don't want to die.
It was
on
pretty
vacation.
intense. So, yeah, but we're just went to the beach today, hung out.
Beach crowds.
Beach crowds. So I took a
Kinda
couple
funny.
pictures, and
Interesting more than
it's an
funny.
interesting kind of thing, right? So the Texas beaches here, they're beautiful. Like the water's 78 degrees.
Super
At least
awesome.
the
Like-
South Padre. I had never been here. This is my first time down to South Padre.
Well, this is our second.
That's the hat.
This is our second beach, Texas Beach.
Well, we went to Galveston.
Went to
and then we did
Galveston. Well, we went to Beach City, or I don't even know what it's really called,
Surf-
but
Surf Beach?
Surf
Surf Beach or something like that?
City, or but
Up
it's
north.
part of the whole Gulf Coast, and it was even warmer because it was probably the water was probably
Well, it
in
was
the
also
80s
like
then because it was
June
August.
Or August. Okay.
But for May, 77, 78 degrees.
Not
I mean,
complaining.
I can't even get in the water in California in July because it's so damn cold.
Hey Betsy, Texas, the beach down here is pretty nice. Granted, there's like giant oil tankers.
No, like it used to. Like I told Greg when I was a kid, I remember coming out here and we used to have to bring baby oil so that when you got out and you had oil on
We
your
didn't have any-
hair, you had to use the baby oil to get it off. And
It wasn't bad.
it was green. Like I was like, when the hell did that
It's like
turn
turquoise
green?
right
I mean,
now, yeah.
it's almost like the color of the chairs.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You know, so it was really pretty. So I'm not complaining, and it's 5 hours away.
So what were we saying? I don't remember. Where were we
Beach
at?
crowds.
Oh, beach crowds. So now I've got a bird laughing at me.
Oh, that's a
He's standing
seagull.
in the road laughing at me. That's just not right. He sounds like the Joker.
Should give him a cracker.
He wants.
I give him a cracker. Oh,
he just
fight.
got attacked. Sorry, live fight night Saturday.
That's our
Bird just
UFC
attacked
fight right there.
somebody else. So yeah, dude, like you look down and it looks really, really
From one angle.
like straight down the line where everybody's kind of like lined up.
Yeah.
It looks really busy. Then you take a different perspective and like walk out into the water and you look, and everybody is like
Observing
definitely
the 6 to
spaced
10
out,
feet,
which
yeah.
is great.
Yeah.
You know,
So it
and-
just makes me wonder the pictures they take of the crowded beaches. Are they really? I mean, granted,
Surfside Beach, yes.
they might be more crowded, but I can't imagine. I mean, this is still a beach, so I would imagine it would be as crowded as any other beach.
I mean, it's probably less now. Like in
But
the
what's
RV
funny
place we're at now,
it's clearing out.
Well, there's
well,
like lots and
if
lots
they have
of open
100 spots, they probably filled 50.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of people, but it's perfect for us because
Great. Yeah. No, we had parking. We had plenty of space. We could find a place to go sit and
Yeah.
set up our pop-up tent thingy.
and it was so overcast late that people got out to the beach later.
Yeah.
And we got out there when there was still plenty of parking and plenty of spaces.
Right.
So, but it was funny because Greg was when he went to go see if there was a bathroom, he did read a sign that was like, no
No horseplay.
no horse playing,
No shenanigans.
no
Didn't say no
games with balls.
Balls.
Da-da-da-da. It was like all these things, and you look down and it's like people playing with footballs or
Yeah, you look down the
paddleboards.
beach.
College kids. Now I will say the college kids were like big middle finger to you because there's 20 of us and we're hanging out.
Yeah.
But these
Can't
are
go to
people
the
they
bar.
probably hang out with all the time. So if they're gonna get it, they're gonna have already gotten it and given it to each other.
Ultimately, yeah. I don't know, but it's like you make your judgment call if you want to go to the beach, whatever.
Well, it's
It
like
was
that. You
nice.
want to wear a mask, wear a
Yeah,
mask.
all that.
If you don't, don't. If you want to stay home, stay home. If you don't. If
Right.
you want to open your business, open your business. If you don't. It's like, just you do you.
Yeah. And just take care. Wash your fucking hands. It's really the goal. That's the goal. Wash your hands. Sorry, Elda. I know
20
you just got on there.
seconds. 20 seconds
Just
under your
wash your hands.
nails.
Yeah.
Not
Take care
using
of
hot
yourself,
water. I don't
you
even
know?
care.
So,
The new cooler.
I got a new cooler. I bought one
So
of
the
those.
fridge in our RV, it's not huge. It's not. It's
like a
never
little-
been good.
little
It's always
cooler.
stuck. Well, now it's totally broken. It doesn't even turn on. So we made an investment. We bought a Cody Advantage cooler that could comfortably fit
3 to 4 people.
3 to 4 people.
It's gigantic. And what I mean by 3 to 4 people, I mean like
Easy.
we could stuff like 3 or 4 people in that thing if it really came down to it.
I mean
I don't want to.
One day I decided to be a
macabre.
serial killer. I mean, I got the tools.
This was a conversation we had last night. We're like, how many people do you think could actually fit in? I'll take a photo after and I'll
if
put
you
it
cut
on.
them in half or cut them in sections.
It went dark last night.
Random
we were just
combos
hanging out,
Lamont
shooting shit,
have.
and it went dark. It was funny as hell.
It was. Once we stopped and we looked at each other like, this is jacked up. I mean, if people heard us talking, they wouldn't want to be our friend.
No, it was pretty good though. But it's so far. Hey man, you can get what? You pointed out.
There's another bird. I'm like, go away.
Go away.
Look
They're
at it.
crazy.
The crows here are much
They're not,
louder.
they're grackles.
Grackles? Isn't that a crow?
Yeah, that little bastard.
But don't poop on me. Isn't that a crow? Isn't a grackle a crow?
I don't think so. I think it's a grackle.
I don't know.
It's like
Maybe
ones
we
we have
don't
in
have
Arizona.
grackles
I
then
don't
in
know.
Texas. I mean, in San
Who knows?
Antonio.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
They're loud.
cheers. Gotta be wearing the cool shirts out here at the beach when you're
Wearing the shirts that soak up the
And the
sweat
hat.
from the humidity.
yeah.
Dude,
it's humid
the
here.
hair. I should take my hat off.
Take
They're
your hat
like-
off.
Well,
Do
okay,
it.
first of all, I don't have a mirror, so I've not looked in the mirror since I left Thursday. Outside of the reflection of the window trying to fix my hair, but oh my lord, like this was
Beach
straight.
hair don't care.
Yeah, beach hair don't care, but this was straight. Straight. I mean, like straight when I left Texas. I mean, San Antonio. And now,
And now she has to wear a hat.
I'm wearing
24 hours a day.
everywhere.
It's awesome.
But so
What
yeah.
else we got going on?
Let's see. Lightning we already talked about.
Yep.
The condos. Oh, that one we already talked about. Friendly. How friendly you are.
I'm a very friendly guy.
Well, I mean,
This
it's
is a you topic. I mean, I just try and talk to
well,
people.
it's funny. I mean, we do meet people wherever we go. But last night I was tired, so I mean, after the game of Pong and the heavy breakfast, I was like, I'm going to bed. And at some point I woke up and I could hear voices, and I was like, what is going on? We're
Met my
making
neighbors.
friends with our neighbor. What's his name?
Rick. He came over and
do
power
this.
washed the picnic table for
Super
us.
nice guy. But it's funny that I'm like, you, when you're drinking,
Just have fun. Just hanging
excuse
out.
me, make friends with everybody.
Yeah, that's the whole.
And I'm the opposite. When I'm drinking, I want to be friends with nobody because I'm like, dude, I know you want something. You're not being nice to be nice.
No,
Yes,
not everybody's
no.
looking to take advantage. It was good.
That's
Just kinda
that's
shut
me
the
when
shit.
I'm drinking. Like I'm more
That dude
like
talks a lot.
I'm more standoffish when I'm drinking because I'm more like, I'm a woman.
It was
I
fun
have to
though.
be careful.
Just kind of hung out.
When you're sober and
a
I'm
little bit.
sober, I'm the friendly one and you're the snotty one.
Angie said you're a wild woman.
The hair is, yes.
That's awesome, right? It's all right.
I live vicariously
good.
through my hair? No.
We're just
but-
chilling this weekend. I hope you guys are all having a good weekend and just enjoying Saturday.
Arizona opened back up. Nobody stayed home in
Five-
apartment
yeah,
anymore.
today, right?
Yeah.
5/16
No, yesterday.
Today, 5/16, I think. So yeah, the stay-at-home order was lifted.
So my
today.
Arizona friends, let us know what you're going to do first. I know some of you aren't going to go out. So
Fair.
Steph's
Yeah.
really concerned about her immune system, so she's
Yeah.
probably not going to go
Yeah,
out.
if you have a immune system issue or whatever, we all know we've all become kind of pretty. I don't want to say enlightened, but
We've been
intelligent
educated
about what's going
on-
on. Yeah,
yeah.
educated about.
And being
The
smart for your
requirements and
choices.
everything,
But
just-
so
just
Arizona
make
opened back
sure.
up, which is kind of cool. I can't. What state did you say was another 2 months? Oregon.
California, no, Oregon, yeah,
Oregon,
something like that.
2
They're trying to
months.
push
I
it
mean,
like 2 more months out or something.
I think as a person living there, I'd be
so
like,
I've got a friend up in
yours,
Oregon.
golden doodles, up yours.
Squirrel
Oregon.
up in Oregon who posted a video about, is it legal, is it not legal, and he pulled out the state statute that says, hey, you can
May,
go-
can. I mean, he was trying to explain to
He's
me
like
last
parsing
night, and I
words and
was
stuff
like,
like
I don't
that, so-
understand the difference between may and can. Like,
maybe
May
allowed to. Anyway,
or
you
can
can go out and
be
do
allowed
some
to.
homework, but it's pretty interesting how everybody is trying to deal with it.
I think people are over staying at home.
It
I also
depends.
think that
I think honestly, I really think it depends on the person. And some people are going to be very, very I'm going to stay at home because I want to make sure I'm
well,
safe.
and it kind of
I
is
understand
it's
that.
perfectly represented here because in San Antonio you are mandated at this point. I don't know if it's changed since we've been gone, but you are mandated to wear a mask
Yeah.
if you're going to be out in public. Here and San
On the
Antonio is the only city requiring
Maybe
that at this
Dallas
point.
is?
I don't even think Dallas
I don't
is. Everywhere else that I'm familiar with, they're like, it's up to you. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't. And so we've seen both. We've
Yeah,
seen people wearing
absolutely.
masks. we see people not wearing masks. What the one thing I did notice, every single first responder masked.
Yeah.
Because then I started thinking it's more than just you. You have to think about your colleagues that you bunk with for 24 or 48 hours, and then their families and their families, you know. So, but yeah, so it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that conversation got started.
I don't know. Who knows?
Babble,
Saturday. We're just babbling. It's the banter time, as Kathy aptly named it.
Ooh,
Kathy Cancellieri.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Aptly named it.
Banta.
Yep. So hey, we're gonna sign off here in a second,
no.
but we've got what we got?
2 topics.
Oh, what else?
He sucks.
I suck. I don't know.
What am I reading now?
What are you reading now? Some sort of like softcore porn.
No, you're such a loser. I'm now reading Twilight.
Oh.
The Twilight series. There is no sex in the Twilight series until like they get married. So.
Okay.
But it's really cute. It's sweet. And I was telling him, I feel like I'm reading faster and faster. Like I got through a book in 2 days, which is unusual for me to get through a real book. But I've inspired you.
So I bought a couple of Jack Carr books, and I can't remember the titles of them, but he's a former Navy SEAL. But they're fiction books that he wrote. It's kind of like a Bourne Identity kind of
type
Jason
thing.
Bourne type thing. So it's pretty cool. So
how far did you get in your book?
4 chapters in.
All right. I started the second book of Twilight.
Yeah.
My friend Brenna recommended. Because she and I have very, very similar tastes in topics and movies and stories, and she was like, "You'll enjoy it." So.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah.
So I'm reading.
So we're reading. That's what we did down at the beach.
We were talking. I was laughing. I was like, I think I'm addicted to reading now. Like, if the story is good enough to keep me going. He's like, there's nothing wrong with that. I said, yeah, but I'm not even watching TV. Like.
Cheers.
That was my thing, TV. And he was like, that's okay. I'm like, we have shows recorded that I have set up.
Canceling the cable when we get back home.
No, you're not.
We're gonna read. We're gonna become readers. We're gonna smoke pipes. We're gonna read.
I'm not smoking a pipe. They smell so horribly bad.
No, I don't think they do. Do they?
They do, and then they make you smell even more like an old man than smoking does.
Or if I made a big beard and we bought a boat, we could live on a boat, like a pipe.
First of all, you better win the fucking lottery.
Like, who's the man? What was the dude's name that did the fish sticks?
Gordon.
Gordon. I could be like Gordon. He had a pipe.
He wore a yellow hat and jacket. Are you gonna wear a yellow hat and jacket?
Did he?
Yes.
I don't know.
He was a fisherman.
I might. It's all right. I might. It's fine.
Last topic. Tans. Olive skin tone.
I'm burden new shit. You can see this.
Oh, he is. No, you can't. Oh, maybe.
I'm a little red.
He's a little red. On the
Evidently,
other hand,
the UV index here is
the clouds were so bad.
Ridiculous.
But what's hilarious is.
Or I haven't had a tan in 5 years. You know, I don't know.
Or last summer. But we were under a tarp for most of the
like the cover,
both
like
days.
A pop-up thing.
Yeah, pop-up. And what's funny is we still both.
Need a haircut.
I mean, you got burned. I got.
She got
mostly
tan.
tan because I'm olive skin, brother.
Yep. Olive skin.
I'm a little tender, which kind of sucks when you're olive skin because people don't think you're sunburned when you are, and they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "No, seriously, I'm sunburned. That hurts." No, you're not.
No,
you're just really tan.
We got some nice color. It was just great to be at the beach, man. To be out for a little bit.
It was great to be anywhere besides my house.
There's that too. So thank you to our house sitter.
Yes, we have the best house sitter. You
I don't think she'll probably
watch
watch
If you're in
this,
San Antonio and you need a house sitter,
for dogs,
she
or
lives in
she's
Helotes,
awesome.
and she's awesome.
She lives in her neighborhood.
So we really like her.
Absolutely. So Betsy said, "Trust me, you can read and still watch TV." Probably.
Really though? I mean, I'm dyslexic, so it's really hard for me.
Just
look, plastic. Like these chairs were brand fucking new instead of 4 or 5 years old.
She's having squirrel moments.
Sorry, I've had alcohol. So yeah, cool. I mean, I got a tan.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I got sunburned.
This is just great. It's awesome.
Relaxing.
First time.
The waves were big. The waves were big for South Texas Beach.
We had that big storm that pushed out to sea, so I think it was pushing.
And we saw somebody like, literally, I thought he's gonna get eaten by a
kite surfer. I hadn't actually seen like somebody launch a kite surfer.
I'd never seen it.
I've seen them out like doing it, but it's pretty interesting. They get on their back.
They get on their back. Yeah, they're like literally like.
But that dude was probably like at least 1,000 yards offshore.
I would agree.
Just like.
I kept telling Greg, watch, he's going to get eaten by a shark. Watch. Shark's going to get him.
He didn't get eaten.
Well, we don't know. We didn't see him come back.
We didn't see him come back, did we? Holy shit. Maybe he did get eaten by a shark.
Oh, he also started drinking, so that could have
No,
probably
we were
been
reading too, but...
Yeah. But, so it was kind of funny. But, so yeah, the beach was great.
Shannon's on, hey. Cassie's on. Angie, like I said.
All my friends.
Yeah, all your friends. Hope you guys are all having a great Saturday.
Yes.
We're
I
gonna,
hope everyone had a great Mother's Day. I think we already said that. No, we didn't do one on Wednesday.
Because I did one on
You did one on
Sunday,
Saturday. You did one on Saturday.
And we didn't do one on Wednesday because we were getting ready for this trip. So.
And my dad was over, so it makes it kind of hard sometimes to...
But hope you guys are all doing great.
But I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day and got to relish in your day and relax.
Absolutely.
And everyone had a great week and enjoy your weekend. And go ahead, babe.
All right, so just want to thank all of our first responders, our military, our frontline people that are out there kind of keeping our grocery stores full.
Restaurants open.
Delivering
Delivery.
Stuff, you know, your Uber people, tip them well, tip everybody well. I saw a quick meme that was like, if you plan on going out to a restaurant and bitching at people the whole time,
don't do it. Don't go.
Don't plan on tipping and don't plan on doing all these things. Understand that they are
in a stressful thing.
Don't go if you plan on doing that. It's kind of one of those things, right? Like
on the way out. Remember that lady in the McDonald's?
There's a pizzeria delivery guy just drove by right now.
Remember the chicken McDonald's?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't there. I told you. Yeah. But this woman comes in McDonald's and she's like, I'd like a grilled chicken sandwich. She's like, we have a limited menu. We don't have that right now.
And on the board, it's got like all the shit crossed out.
That's available. She's like, you don't have a single grilled chicken sandwich you can give me? I mean, she was downright rude. This poor kid who is no one.
20?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't make the rules. He just follows them.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, man, but we got
burgers and everything
fried
else.
Chicken. We got some fried chicken sandwiches. And she was like, no, I want grilled. And he was like, I can't help you. She was like, the nerve! And the girl behind me, she didn't say it to me, but the girl behind me, she was like, don't even bother if you want a grilled chicken sandwich. And stormed out. And I was like, you need to relax. It's a 20-year-old kid you're yelling
Just
at.
get a cheeseburger.
Get a baby cheeseburger.
On, man.
Get a kid's meal.
Maybe they don't like red meat protein.
That's on them.
Whatever. I don't know.
But yes, thank you to all everyone who's taking care of us as we venture back out into the world.
Yeah, just take care of each other. Kind of keep on pushing forward. Wash your face. Do your things.
The burp thing was pretty funny though too on Thursday when I didn't realize
tell them about the burp thing. So we got here. Beth chugs like 4 beers in a row.
You're probably so exaggerating.
Maybe 3 beers in a row.
Probably 2.
Whatever.
And took my 3rd one with me. But so we're walking around learning the camp, and we're staring out over, what do you call that area? What's
the
it
bay.
Called? No, you called
harbor,
it something
the
else.
Inlet, the estuary.
Estuary. You called it the estuary. So that's not really a beach, but it's like all the plants and it's like a swamp. And we're staring at it, and it's really pretty. And I was going to burp.
She sounded like Homer Simpson.
I didn't think it was going to be
Is what
huge.
she sounded like.
I mean, I thought it was going to be a baby like, but no, that sucker went. And I turned around, and there's 3 kids.
Table of children.
Teenagers. They weren't children. They were teenagers.
They were
adolescents. They weren't scared, but they couldn't believe that somebody burped out loud like that. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to be that big. He was laughing. They started laughing. I was just
I think they didn't even know to laugh until I started laughing.
I was just red, and I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go. We're leaving. I gotta go. I can't live this down. We gotta go.
I hope they never see those children again.
I know. And so now I've like very monitored my belching before it happens.
With that, hey, thanks everybody. Hope you guys are having a good one. Ian, bar's always open, dude. See you tomorrow. Evan, cheers.
Cheers,
Catch you guys
Evan.
later. Have
Love
a good
you
one.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.